live. We want to talk about what's going on with Team Nigeria as regards preparation for
Again. Okay, Will. Okay. Okay, perfect. Again. Okay. Again. Guys. Keep moving. Yes. Okay, voilà. Okay. 20 seconds. Okay, again.
Yeah, whoa. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay, get it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, hold. Okay, hold on. 2, go. 2, 1, 2. Okay, again.
Yes. With two hands. Yes.
Side.
Yes.
Now.
Yes. But maybe the player on the side. Maybe it's wrong. But you have just it's a push. You understand? It's a push. So if you yes. Go. Okay, again. Yes, last one. Okay.
Again, well done. Out, speed. Well done, again, play. Don't lose it, again. Well done. That's the one. Come. Love it, again. Well done. Hey, Will. Well done. That's the one. Yes. Go. Well done, Ashley. Keep the ball. Love it. Keep the ball. Again. Who's there? Well done, Calvin. Again. Well done, Ashley. And again. Well done. Love it. Together.
Yeah, that's it. Spotted greetings. Welcome. Wherever you are in the world watching me, hearing the sound of my voice, welcome once again to the Fun Factory. I'm your main G. Yeah, who's your guy and me? I'm your boy proudly, Austin. On this streets, I do sports, entertainment, and so much more. And I love it so much because I do it for you guys, with you guys, for the love of the game. We're counting down to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, guys. It's now 9 days to go. 9. Can you feel the fever? Can you feel it? Is there tension? Is there pressure? You know, Nigerian football fans are feeling it. Yeah, after Eric Sher released that 28 squad list for the AFCON, Nigerians are feeling it. The mixed reactions I've been getting. I say, yes, Nigerian football fans, they still love their football. They're hurting from missing out of the World Cup, but they love their football. And you can tell with the sort of, comments that we've been seeing, the sort of conversations that has been coming out of, the country from football fans, followers, supporters of the Super Eagles. They've been talking. Why is this player in the list? Why is that player not on the list? Can this team win the AFCON? Can this team, do they have the quality to go all the way? That's the conversation that I've been hearing. I like it across all social media platforms because it means that, the passion is still there. It's in the boy. Nigerian football people, they love their football. Yeah, they do. I can tell you that for free. So with 9 days to go, I thought about it. Let's get into that conversation. And I'm asking a very important question. I'm saying, does the Super Eagles have what is required to win AFCON 2025? Is it a solid team? Because now we know the list. Yeah, we know the squad. We know the players that will execute the mission. So I'm asking that question. Is it a solid team? I'm sure you guys have been seeing the reports that I've been doing. If you're watching on TikTok, watching, it's right there on my feed. Same on Facebook and on YouTube. I've been so busy to post the long, about 45 minutes analysis that I did on the squad list. But I'll make sure I post that right after this live stream because I had to come meet my people. We had a very, robust conversation last night. It was informative. Shout out to IoT of Eagles Tracker. He joined. I'm hoping I'll get more person. Shout out to Kunle Z. I'm sure Kunle, if he's free, is still going to, get on it tonight. Shout out to Zilo B. Shout out to Daniel Abanom. I know my people. Shout out to Ogachine, dude. Yao came, and you added perspectives to the conversation and it made that, very interesting. That's what I always say. I do this show for you guys. It's the fun factory, You come here, you just have fun, talking sports, entertainment, and so much more. First thing first, some people have been asking me on TikTok, where's the list? Who is in the list? What's going on with that list? Let me bring it up. Just in case you don't know, just in case you missed it, just in case you've been chasing the paper, you don't know what's going on with football in Nigeria as regards the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Relax, I've got you, baby. Let me tell you, Coach Eric Sekoshel, that's the head coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, he has released the squad that will execute Nigeria's mission to win the Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. The Africa Cup of Nations, this is the 35th edition. Morocco will be hosting, and it will run from the 20th, put that date down, 20 of December, this month, this year, till the 18th of January, 2026. So the festive period will be playing football. Interesting. We haven't done it before, but I think it's going to be fun, It's going to be fun. So 28 Super Eagles players invited to execute this mission for Nigeria. Jide is 28. Did you say 21? What's the 21 for on TikTok? By the way, let me do it officially. Shout out to everyone joining on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Whenever I do this conversation, you guys come in and then you take over it. You make it so much fun. And that's why, I always want to come back to talk to my people. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Who am I? That's the first thing. Let me reintroduce myself. I said on this street, they call me proudly Austin, and I love it so much because right here, we just tone it down, We go social. But officially, y'all know me, particularly those of you who follow my broadcasting career and watch my television show. I'm Austin OKON-AKPAN. I'm not a content creator, I'm a broadcaster, yes. Everybody say, Austin, content creator. Nah, I'm a broadcaster, well-trained, experienced. I understand the full life cycle of information gathering, processing, and dissemination. No disrespect to the guys who do, content creation, but I am core mainstream guy. So I'm the one who won't say something unless it's verified. The one who won't say something unless I speak to my sources. I understand filtration, the gatekeeping process. You know, I'm not chasing the views. I'm just trying to be responsible on this street. So yeah, that's me. And if you love everything I've just talked about, then please on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. On TikTok, follow me. Take a moment to go through my content and you will see, you will understand what I'm talking about. And this is a core professional. Shout out to my guys on Facebook. You guys show me the highest love, you know. We're approaching 68K followers. You guys, you know, wow. Whenever I look at the analytics, it's all love, you know, from my guys there. And on YouTube, we're approaching 13K subscribers, and I love it so much, you know. I love it. Thank you so much. Let's do this for the love of the game. Let's get into it. 28 Super Eagles for the 35th Africa Cup of Nations. Tag Morocco 2025. The goalkeepers, Stanley Nwabali. He plays his football with Chippa United right there in South Africa. Amaso Basoge plays his football with Singida Black Stars in Tanzania. And Guan, who is coming back to the squad, returning, Francis Uzoho plays his football with Omonia FC in Cyprus. Everybody, no, not Uzoho. We are done with Uzoho. What's Uzoho coming back to do in the team? Last night, some fans said no. Uzoho told us that he's short-sighted. He has myopia. He cannot see the ball. Why are they calling Uzoho again? The coach has called Francis Uzoho. What are we going to do about it? The coach said Francis Uzoho will be part of his team. And he's an old guard in the team. So the big question that now came out, why is Maduka Okoye not in the team? Initial reports stated that Maduka Okoye wants to concentrate on league football. I was saying, really? This is arguably the time we should have Francis Uzoho in the team, but I've been getting different angles, you know, out of this Maduka Okoye's, you know, omission and his permission to stay with league football. He plays his football with Udinese in Italy. I'm like, The sources I spoke to, I didn't like what they were telling me. I said, no, I'm not going to come tell this to my people. But I was not thinking. Francis Uzoho is an Igbo guy. Maduka Okoye is Igbo. Stanley Nwabali is Igbo. Maybe somebody didn't want 3 goalkeepers from the same tribe. Maybe. And it makes sense, Abi. Think calm. Because I know my people. I know Nigeria. I know us. What our diversity is a gift and a curse. So I started thinking, could that be why? And another source told me that Maduka Okoye had requested that he wants playing time. You can't want playing time. You are not the first choice goalkeeper. It's Stanley Nwabali. Maybe, just maybe, Maduka Okoye knows that Nwabali isn't fully fit. Remember the coach of Chippa United told us, with what I saw, this guy is not ready. He won't be ready for the AFCON because during the playoff in Morocco, he injured his ankle and his hand. The coach said, this guy is not ready. So Nigeria put Stanley Nwabali in the list. Maybe Maduka Okoye knows something we don't know and maybe wanted that assurance. But I'm not stopping. I'm still digging. Yeah, by Monday latest, I will speak to somebody this close to Maduka Okoye and I'll know what's going on. But in the meantime, those are the goalkeepers. Stanley Nwabali, Amaso Basoge, and Francis Uzoho. Yeah. Let's go to the defenders. We've got Calvin Bassey. He plays his football with Fulham FC in England. Oluwashemi Loguaja. He plays his football with Hull City in England. Bright Osayi Samuel plays his football with Birmingham City right here in England also. Bruno Yemachi plays his football with Olympiacos in Greece. Chidozie Awaziem is having a beautiful time with Nantes FC right there in France, the French Ligue 1. And we've got Zaidu Sanusi. Zaidu Sanusi plays his football with FC Porto in Portugal. Igor Obu, that's my man. All day, every day. Solid guy. I like him. He plays his football with Slavia Prague in Czech Republic. Ryan Alebioshu. new entrant, one of the newbies invited by Coach Eric Shell, plays his football with Blackburn Rovers in England. I like this inclusion because there's no Ola, no. So now that we've got Ryan Alebioshu, no problem. Yeah, because he's a decent guy. He's 23, has good, football experience, even at his age, because I think he started playing with the Arsenal youth system from 2010. So the guy has been through it, But that's a good one. The midfielders is Alex Iwobi, the regular guys. Plays football Fulham FC in England. Is Franco Yekate Tank. Yeah, solid guy too. Plays football Brentford FC in England. Wilfred Ndidi, my man, all day, every day, midnight, morning, afternoon, Christmas, New Year, the next world to come. Wilfred Ndidi, I call him the world. Saw him grow, and I love what he's done for football in Nigeria. I appreciate his dedication, his passion. I mean, that's why some people are calling for him to be the next captain of the team. He plays his football with Besiktas in Turkey. Rafael Onyedika is also in the list, plays his football with Club Brugge in Belgium. Tochukwu Nadi is another newbie in the team, plays his football with Zulte Waregem right there in Belgium. Fisayo Dele Bashiru returning to the team, plays his football with SS Lazio in Italy. Ebenezer Akinsomiro. Interesting prospect. People like him. They're talking about him. They called for him to be part of the team, and now he is here. Plays his football with Pisa in Italy. Usman Mohammed plays football with Irony Tiberias in Israel. He has received so much criticism for being included in this team. But if you watch my reports, I said it that, guys, don't doubt professional footballers, because you never know. People criticize the inclusion of Sunday Mba in 2015. I remember so well. Said, oh, it's not supposed to be part of the team. It doesn't have what it takes. Was it 2015 or 2013? Sorry. 2013 Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria won in South Africa. Sunday Mba turned out to be the poster boy of that AFCON. Scored Nigeria's winning goal in the final against Burkina Faso. He was fantastic at that tournament. And he was a local player in the Nigeria Premier Football League. Yeah. It's important I put that out. Let's go to the forwards. That's Nigeria's strength. If you come close to us in that forward line, we will break you, disgrace you. Ademola Lookman is right there. I call him Mola, fantastic footballer. Plays football at Atalanta in Italy. Samuel Chukwueze plays football with Fulham FC in England. Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen plays his football with Galatasaray in Turkey. I can't call Victor Osimhen one time. It's disrespect. Top player. Arguably the best striker in the world right now. Yes, I said it with my full big chest. I said what I said. Victor Osimhen is the best striker in the world. But call your police, I'm waiting. Argue with your ancestors. Said what I said. That's it right there. There's Simon Moses, plays football Paris FC in France. Chidera Ejuke plays football with Sevilla in Spain. There's Akko Adams, plays football also with Sevilla FC in Spain. Paul Onuachu is making a return to the team. This one excites some people. Others have questioned it, but hey, it is what it is. Paul Onuachu is in the team. Plays football with Trabzonspor in Turkey. Cyril Dessers plays his football with Panathinaikos FC in Greece. And the last of the newbies, Salim Fagolawa, plays his football with NK Istra 1961 in Croatia. So the 28 players invited by Coach Shell for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. I've done my job, guys. Let me bring the official list that was sent by the Nigerian Football Federation. So there you have it. The players that will represent Nigeria. This is Nigeria's AFCON squad. This is the squad. And I'm asking a very simple question. Does this Super Eagles squad have what is required to win? You see, I wanted to say, do they have the quality? See, maybe quality might not be the word. What is required? Planning, organizing, coaching, tactics, strategy, execution, team spirit, bonding. Do they have what is required to win the 2025 AFCON? I followed with another rider. Is it a solid team? That's the question I'm asking tonight. Please tell me. I want to hear from you. Is it a solid team? Welcome once again. Welcome. Tell me where you're watching me from. Let's start. Let's get into the show now for my people. I've done my introduction. Now I want to talk to my people. Tell me where you're watching me from. Start dropping that comments, please. On TikTok, drop the comments. On Facebook, drop the comment. On YouTube, let's go. Mark, I see you. Hi, Austin. I'm watching from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Welcome, Brampton, in the building. Welcome, Mark. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mark, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on notification. Like this video. That's the drill tonight. Thank you so much. Mark, I feel the question about if we can win AFCON is tied to our selection process and preparation. So now you've seen the selection process. That one is done. I've shown you the squad. Preparation, I don't know. We had so terrible preparation. And look at the window. And these European clubs too, they're not helping matters. See Zaidu, Sanusi and FC Porto, they are saying they cannot release him till 18th. These European clubs, they will come with their shenanigans now, and then this club versus country row. We start again. We go through this every AFCON year. It's a big problem. We were supposed to play that practice match with Egypt. It was moved forward. Now we're waiting again. How many of the players will be in? That match has been fixed for the 16th. Yeah. But some of them might still be with their club. I think most of them will get maybe into Egypt, like into Morocco, like the 19th or 20th. Our first game is on the 23rd. That's the problem I have with the AFCON. The disrespect from European teams, holding on to players that want to represent the motherland. CAF must find a way to stop this because it's becoming a big problem. Thank you, Mark. I see you again. I feel that as long as our selection process is mediocre, most times undeserving players overlooked time and preparation, often fraught with mediocrity and administrative maladies. I agree. But if you look at the selection process this time around, aside from the 5 guys that are new, 85% of the team is the team that we know. Yeah, they will definitely overlook certain players. Like if we want to start looking into the 54-man provisional list, where we count names that are supposed to be in there that didn't make it. But hey, it is what it is. What we have is what we have. So the bulk of the team is still the same guys that we know. So nothing really has changed. My people on Facebook, I want to hear from you guys. Jide, boss, I'm watching from Washington. Not sure this squad has the quality of the level of Morocco. That's a good point. With Morocco, at the moment, I don't think any team can meet the quality of Morocco. You see, that's why I did not say quality. I said what is required. Morocco might not have what is required to win the AFCON. First, they might not be able to handle the pressure of hosting, playing in front of their fans, the crowd shouting and putting them under pressure. So it goes beyond quality. I wrote quality before. I changed it. What is required? It's a lot. So much is required. maybe the experience of even just getting to the final can be what will work for Nigeria. But I totally agree with you. Morocco, blistering form, fantastic record. As a country, they are doing so well with their football, shining example of football developmental model for Africa. I respect Morocco and the king, everything that they've done. No. It should be, monitored by other countries in Africa. No shame in this one. They are doing so well with their age grade. They won the Under-20 World Cup. Their women aren't doing badly. They reached the knockout phase of the World Cup, the last World Cup, Women's World Cup. They reached the final of the AFCON back-to-back. Their men got to the semi-finals of the World Cup. Ashraf Hakimi is the current African footballer of the year. No, leave it to Morocco. If it's just all of these things that I've mentioned, they have what it takes to win the AFCON. But football is not like that. See, football is spiritual. I've covered it for too long. I can tell you. I had Taiwo on my TV show tonight, and I asked him a very funny question about Nottingham Forest and how they are struggling. I said, Austin, you know football. You've been covering it for long. You can never say how it's going. Look at Cote d'Ivoire that are current champions, Jide. Were they not down and out at the last one? They were down and out. Somehow they came back. They sacked their coach, struggled to even come out of their group. Cote d'Ivoire went on to win the AFCON. That's football for you. Football. Leave them to shock you, to humble you. Question should not be, can we win? But rather, how do we improve the administration of the NFL, improve our league and grassroots? Mark, take hug. Oh, Mark, I'm going to frame this your comments. You see that what you just said now, you can inject it into what I said. What is required? So NFF and administration, management, put it in there. It's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you so much, Mark. Administration, improve the league. That's the system. The league is the system. Look at Morocco. Look at their league. Look at Egypt. Look at their league. Look at Tunisia. Look at Algeria. Even Libya that is not settled. The league is the system. That's what keeps the process going. That's where you build structure. Oh, I feel like preaching tonight. Mark, this is your comment. This is what I've always been telling them. I say this on my TV show. I say it on my live streams. I talk about it all the time. Yes, even Zambia, Tanzania, CDR Congo. CDR Congo. If you like, they are foreign players now, but they have a good league. Tell me one team in Nigeria that is better than TP Mazembe. I'm waiting. Just tell me one team that is better than TP Mazembe. We don't have. It is what you sow, you reap. That's what it is. Yeah, thank you so much for that comment. Thank you. The league, very, very important. Taurid Wahab, thanks so much. Austin, good evening from Chicago. Chicago in the building. I need to buy that shirt, so that when my people come and tell me where they are watching me from, I will just check. I will have to buy it. I'll go look online. I'll go and buy it so I can just welcome my people properly. Thank you so much for joining. Mark, I love the Super Eagles, but as most things Nigeria, poor administration is ruining what is a fantastic brand. Exactly. That's the major problem in Nigeria. We build and destroy. We've destroyed the structures we built from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to the early 2000s. Destroyed. And now it's so difficult for us to get back up again. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mark. I'm so loving your comments. Ikechukwu Njoku, my man, thanks so much. Austin, greetings from God's own country, the United States of America. Welcome, welcome. God's power. Absolutely not. Salim Fago, Usman Mohammed, and he laughed. I hope I communicated that comment so well. Look, you guys, the fans, can criticize it, but not me. I find it so difficult to criticize professional players. Look, I'm sure you probably didn't expect what Akko Adams is giving to the team now. I will not lie, I did not expect it. But look at Akko Adams' immediate impact when he was invited. He has played for the country 3 times, he has scored 2 goals, and he has never had a bad game. That's football for you. It might just be Usman Mohammed. It might just be, look, you never say never with football. You never say never with football. Yeah, but I understand for the initial analysis, you use the details that you have to do the analysis. But when you get on the pitch, I'm here. We'll talk about it when the AFCON comes. I'm going to be in Fez on the 21st, going to Morocco to cover the Africa Cup of Nations, and that's why I'm saying walk with me. This is the place to be. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook. I will be dropping updates from the camp of the Super Eagles. The people in Tanzania will see me. The Tunisian camp will see me. The Cranes of Uganda, they will feel my presence. I'll be scooping. Dr. Victor Ademola, come on YouTube, please. Let's talk. Come on YouTube. I see you on TikTok. Dr. Victor, come on YouTube. Please come on YouTube. Let's talk. When you get on YouTube, say, "Hi, Austin, I'm here." Because I can't talk to you directly on TikTok. So I want you to please come on YouTube. Yeah, Dr. Victor is a respected sports content creator. Does so well. And I respect him a lot. So if he comes, I want us to just talk about the list a bit. So yeah, guys, there you have it. Where do we go from here? Let's see if we can touch base with those new guys that were invited again. Let's see. Let's touch them again. I have see, let me bring up that picture. Those 5 guys, the newbies, you sit there and read laughing at them. He's laughing at 2 players on that list. And I've just warned him that you see football, you never say never. But I understand where it's coming from, you know. He's using what he knows to analyze the team. Football doesn't work that way. Yeah, give me a minute. Don't forget, if you're just getting into the live stream, tell me where you're watching me from. That it was God's Power, it wasn't Tarid. Sorry, Tarid. It was God's Power. Tarid Wahab, with determination, confidence, and togetherness, we can win. Is that enough? Togetherness, determination, confidence. Is that enough? I think I want more. I think there's more. We need more to actually win it. But yeah, I can hold on to that. That can pass for now, you know. But yeah, I'm just trying to say there's so much we need to do. Okay, there's just so much we need to do. Let's get into the 5 new guys invited to the team. Let's meet them. Yeah. The one that is on the left, if you're watching on YouTube, that I highlighted, I gave him more space because you guys didn't let me hear what Ebenezer this, Ebenezer that, Ebenezer that, Ebenezer this. Ebenezer Akinsemiro. He's 21 years old. Fantastic midfielder. He plays his football with Pisa FC in Italy. It's in the Italian Serie A, the top flight. He's on loan from Inter Milan to Pisa. Ebenezer Akinsemiro can play as a central midfielder, as an attacking midfielder, and a right winger. I love him for his versatility. I love him because he plays football. He plays purposeful football. Hardly loses the ball. And is a forward-thinking player. And that's why I like this inclusion. And because we need more legs in that Super Eagles midfield, Ebenezer brings that. God's power, let me know if you have a problem with the inclusion of Ebenezer. Please let me know, God's power. Ebenezer brings that. So I like it for that inclusion. From Ebenezer, let's go to the guy underneath Usman Mohammed. I'm putting them in the order of priority from my perspective. No disrespect to the other guys. Let's talk about Ryan Alebioshu. I see him right there wearing the black on jersey, the black and white striped jersey. He's 23 years old. I mentioned it at the start of the show when I was doing my introduction. He plays his football with Blackburn Rovers in the championship right there in England. He has made 19 appearances this season and he has scored 1 goal. He plays as a right back. And I like this one again. I like it because if Bright Osai Samuel isn't doing so well and the other guys, and now that we don't have Ola, it will fit into the team comfortably. That's why I like this inclusion of Ryan Alebioshu. He was born in Islington in England and had a fantastic youth football career with Arsenal from 2010 to 2023. So see the longevity. So guys, you see what I'm talking about. You see system. Youth football, system. So this guy can come out now and say he can beat his chest that he has been playing football professionally since 2010. This is 2025. That's what it is. Good 15 years of professional football because there's a system that's been built for footballers at this level to use to rise up, to improve. From there, let's go to the guy in the middle of Ryan Alebioshu and Salim Fago. His name is Mohamed Usman. A lot of you guys have criticized this inclusion. Let me see if I have that video again. I played it yesterday. Let me play it again. Though IoT laughed at me that I'm talking about a player and I'm going back to his record, the record I made in 2018. I'm saying that's what I have. Shamelessly, that's what I have of him. But I had to use that to put it into perspective. So you guys can understand where I'm coming from, talking about the player. And look, it's not about trying to defend why he's called up to the team. If you've been following my style of analysis, I'm talking about the national team because most of these guys know me. You don't want to put anybody down. You fans can do it, but with the function that I have, I can't do that because, as I said, I have to respect that they are professionals. And if the coach who is going to be working with them think that they're good enough to be part of the team, all I have to do is to support the team, and that's just what I'm doing. So Mohamed Usman is 31 years old. Yeah, one of the old guards. But unfortunately, he's just being invited to the Super Eagles now. And that might be why a lot of people, are not respecting his inclusion. People feel he's old. Some people have even said, he plays his football in Israel. and it's not as if he even gets playing time. You know, they've said it. They've said a lot of things about the player. You know, and truly, I don't blame them. You know, it is what they know that they say, but not me, because I know football don't work that way. And as I said, football is something that can stun you the moment you think that you know football, you've been there, done that with football. Football will stun you to tell you to shut up. We've seen it before. We've been through it severally. So, Mohamed Usman is 31 years old, plays football with Irony Tiberias in Israel. He's a midfielder. He has good football experience from Nigeria before he traveled to Israel and all of that. He was part of Nigeria's Rio 2016 squad. Remember that squad that won bronze? Yeah, Mikel Obi was in that team. William Trustekong was in that team. OKON-AKPAN was in that team. You know, it was a good team. Daniel Akpe, yeah, goalkeeper, was in that team. Mohamed Usman was in that team. I think he played about 3 or 4 matches, you know. So after that, he was hoping to get some good playing time with the Super Eagles, but he didn't come under coach Gernot Rohr. So a lot of persons have criticized Coach Gernot Rohr that he did not support home-based players, and he did not support players who were coming up. But I cannot blame Gernot Rohr. When you're trying to build a team and you're trying to win, you want to take people who can actually, you know, help you fulfill that assignment. So I really don't understand why people were coming for Coach Gernot Rohr. Yeah, so there was a video in 2018 that got Mohamed Usman really popular. May 22nd, 2018, Nigeria played a friendly match against Atletico Madrid, and this is what Mohamed Usman did. Watch.
Gone away, and an opportunity for the Nigerians here, and that should be the equalizer. That's a fantastic goal that was! What a goal that was! Absolute mayhem in the stadium here. Absolute.
That was a beautiful goal. Fantastic goal by Usman Mohamed. I would play it again. At that time, I know.
And again, they've given the ball away, and an opportunity for the Nigerians here, and that should be the equalizer. That's a fantastic goal that was! What a goal that was! Absolute mayhem in the stadium here. Absolute.
Yeah, so May 22nd, May 2018, Nigeria played a friendly match against Atletico Madrid, and Mohamed Usman did that. He dazzled, finished the defender, and scored a beautiful goal. Yes, it might be 2018. Yeah, like people are coming for me that, oh, Austin, it's something that's only in 2018 that you're talking about. Oh, I said, no. Nah. There's no way you cannot put into perspective, you know, what we know of the player. Yes, it's not what you don't want to talk about what was in the past, but it is what it is. I'm trying so hard because it don't look like I'm just defending the player, but that's just what it is. That was Mohamed Usman back in the day. If I get back to it, Austin, what would it take to get NFL personnel like the technical director on this platform for some Q&A or even the coach? I feel part of this crisis in our football is down to poor media oversight. But if they're not talking, what are you going to do? We try to report it. How are you going to get it? The technical director knows that his hands are tied, and he wants to come and now have a conversation with Austin. By the way, he's my very good friend, Austin Eguavoin. But it's really difficult. Particularly when we're going for a tournament like this and we've just failed to qualify for the World Cup. These guys are not going to talk. Get it? Do you know how many times I call them out on my TV show? Even just go through my content right here on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. It's everywhere. I call them out. They're not going to talk. These people only talk when they are happy. They talk when they want to get the attention of the president so they can go and get money. You know? So, yeah. Especially the mainstream media, the press sometimes appear complicit in the mess. Yes, I agree. To an extent, I blame the media, but not completely. Because the truth of the matter is, these guys, they know they are not competent. They know. They are just there because of what is in it for them. So you cannot blame the media 100%. If you sit with me, I'm going to ask them the hard questions. Whether they lie, whether they answer me, they are going to say what they know and go to their house. It's not the conversation that they have with me that is going to change it. You talked about administration management. I added system. So it's a complete overhaul. First, we need to start with the persons. The right people should be able to say they want to lead football in Nigeria. Let's start with sports in general. Even the people that we give ministers, isn't it through political affiliation? Is it because they have the technical expertise? Is it because they are passionate? Is it because they are knowledgeable? No. So what would the media do as regards that? Somebody does party politics so well and the party thanks him and gives him a minister of sports. What will the media do? Will the media say, no, you can't be sports minister, get out? The man will come and do what he knows. You cannot give what you don't have. That's the problem, you know. Yeah, but I understand the media, we have a core function of being the watchdog to the society, but don't forget we report what is out there. You're not going to manufacture it, and you need to attribute. So Mark said, according to Mark, when I spoke with Mark disclosed, Mark revealed. Yeah, I understand. We'll get there someday. So guys, yeah, that's it. I don't intend to stay so long on this live stream. I just wanted to, touch base with you guys, continue from where we stopped yesterday after the announcement of the squad for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. I've done a report about it. Go watch it on my channel. I've dropped it everywhere. Drop your comments. What do you think? For those of you watching on YouTube, start by liking this video just so it can generate some, a level of attention. For my people on TikTok, thank you so much. On Facebook, thank you so much too. So what do you think? Let's get into the comment section and get busy there. Does the Super Eagles squad have what is required to win the 2025 AFCON? That's the question that I'm asking. Is it a solid team? And then I have a call to action too. Let me bring it up. Yeah. Super Eagles AFCON squad generates mixed reactions. Can the team win the tournament in Morocco? Some of you guys, I can see that you're still keeping faith. You guys are still optimistic, And that's why I say I like my Nigerian fans, the Nigerian football fans. They are passionate. They love their Super Eagles, even though they're hurting, but they are still, believing that it can change. Let's see. But if you put us side by side with countries that are really, pumped up, ready, that have invested, you'll just say, okay, God, oh Lord, into the hands I commit by spirit. Whatever happens, we take. Do we have the players? Yes. Do we have the quality? Yes. What is required? 360 degrees branding. Proper, smart, and hard work. It's a lot. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, so let me let it scroll. So you see the 28 players that make up the squad for Nigeria's AFCON 2025 mission. straight up, I want you guys to just tell me if you believe, if you are confident, if you think that the Super Eagles can win the AFCON in Morocco. Yeah, I appreciate your program. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you too. Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation for me. Kudos for your efforts. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on, notifications. I love it when we do the show together. Let me see if I can bring in Olewa, but I don't want to stay here more than an hour. So if I bring in these guys now, they'll just start talking and then we're not going to leave here. Give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. I got a message from Taiwo. A message from Taiwo Awoni. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so it was just, appreciating me too because of my TV show today. So, yeah, let me get Owolewa. Owolewa, come on in. Come on in. Let's see if we can have a show. Let's see if Owolewa can do something with this conversation. So, guys, that's it. There's not much to jump on. Odubayo, the selection looks like a team selected by Shell and the remaining few from the NFL. So there is a mixture. Huh? So it is what it is. I don't blame the people who are criticizing some of the names on the list. They're valid. They're valid questions. And what have we been through this before? Yes, it's the Nigeria thing. That's what I was trying to explain to Mark. What can the media do? Okay, if I do an investigation now and I find out that yes, the NFF, they influence the list, what will it do? The president out? Did I see him when he was telling Eric Shell that you must put this, must put that? For instance, last week, it was in the media that Eric Shell is being owed 3 months' salary. Who do you think is the only person that can validate that news, Mark? Eric Shell is the only one who can come and say, I have not been paid by the NFF. If Austin says it from now till next month, it is not news. It might even be Eric Shell who told me, but did you hear it from Eric Shell's mouth? No. So the NFF can actually say I'm the one lying, that they want to hear it from Eric Shell, who they know that they are paying. That's the problem. Verification. And these days of social media, you have to be very careful what you consume, because a lot of persons now are journalists, a lot of people are content creators, everybody is disseminating information. So now it's on you, the consumer, to know what you are putting in your head. That's why when I come on my live stream, I tell people who I am so they will know my quality and my level of professionalism. I just read a message now from Taiwo Awoni, plays for Nottingham Forest and a Super Eagles player. It's not, I talk to them. So if I come and say something about Taiwo Awoni, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But today, it's tough. Yeah. Udubayo, Shell picked 25 players, and the NFF added 3 players, Fago, Usman, and Nadi. I don't know. I'll say you said so. I don't know. But yeah, that's true. Let me go. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. Austin, the price for investigative journalism is not necessarily changed, but to spark public discourse. And after the discourse, where does it go? What's the call to action? one of the theory of the press that I liked when I was in school, like two, the agenda setting theory, that the media have the power to set the agenda for discussion in the society. Fantastic. Which is what you just talked about. But what is it leading to? If it's not leading to a positive change, you just talk. The magic bullet theory says that the media has the power to start, lead a conversation and give it effects to effect change. That's the one I like. Yeah. Investigative journalism. Majorly for me, I use it to correct the ills in the society. I use it to call out people who I know hold public offices and we get them accountable. Because if it's just public discourse, my dear, there's X, there's Instagram, there's TikTok. Everybody's talking. Scroll through now. Talk to what end? This talk that I'm doing now, see what I want to know. I want to know from my people watching me if the Super Eagles squad have what is required to win the 2025 AFCON. I'll now put it side by side to the things that we hear Eric Shell talk about this squad when I go to Morocco. You see, it's leading somewhere. And it's like a research work. I'll gather all of these talks, all of these findings. It's not just mere talk. I did a TV show today. I talked about it. Tai will talk about it. What am I saying? Tai was still God. Taiwa only. Too much names in this my head. So that's what I'm saying, Mark. If it's just to talk, anybody can start anything and people will talk. This is just see some content creators. 500,000 followers, 1 million followers. Just talk. Yeah. Agenda setting is key. I'm a professional colleague as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like the agenda setting theory a lot. Like it a lot. And as well as MASCON 1988 UNN. Oh wow, cool. You're a big colleague. Well done. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so much, everyone. I really don't want to stay beyond 1 hour of this live stream today. I just want to say what I have to say. The video drops and then we continue from there. So there you have it. You guys already know that the Super Eagles coach, he has unveiled his squad for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria is bidding full of winning a fourth Africa Cup of Nations title. The first time Nigeria won was in 1980. The second time was in 1994. And the last time Nigeria did win it was in 2013. So can you imagine? It's that long that Nigeria won the Africa Cup of Nations, The last time they made it to the final or lost to the host Cote d'Ivoire. So this time around, with everything happening, do you guys think that the Super Eagles have what is required to win the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations? That's the conversation that I want to have, and I want to appreciate everyone that takes the time to come to my live stream, join the conversation, drop comments, engage with my content. I appreciate you guys that do this for you people. Should I come back tomorrow? I want 4 people to tell me yes. Should we do this tomorrow again? I want 4 yes. If I don't get 4 yes, I'm not going to come. 4 people to tell me yes, I want you to come. Let me go and conclude on those 5 newbies. I stopped at Mohamed Usman. The next one I want to talk about is the guy right under Ebenezer Akinsemiro. His name is Tochukwu Nadi. Tochukwu Nadi is 22 years old. He plays for Zulte Waregem right there in the Belgian league. Is the second division. He played at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, represented Nigeria in 2023. I can remember he had a good game in the Nigeria's wins against Italy and Argentina. He said he plays the style of former Manchester United Michael Carrick. Now that is his midfield, role model. So the people saying that it is NFF that brought Nadi. You see, Nadi is decent. He's very decent and he's young, you know. Ayoti also talked about it. So I think it's encouraging to have him in the squad. Even if he doesn't really get to play, let him learn from, you know, being around the big guys. Then the last guy, I'll talk about the newbies. I'm just talking about the newbies because they are new to the team and people don't really know them. So that's why I'm doing this education. The guy right on top of Usman Mohammed, his name is Salim Fago Lawal. He's also 22 years old. He plays for NK Istra 1961 in Croatia. He also played with Nadi at the under-20 FIFA World Cup in 2023. They are both lad and both so boys, you know, and now they have an opportunity to play for the senior men's national team. Progress. So those are the 5 newbies in the team. Odubayo say yes, Mark say yes. If Mark gave me 2 yes, but I need 2 more yeses. Yeses. Yeah, I need 2 more so that I can come back tomorrow because I'm going to be out. So it means if I'm coming, I'm not going to have my complete studio. I'll be out there. I'm probably going to do my phone, so it'll be a little stress. I just want to be sure that you guys want me to do it. So there you have it. More updates. We'll keep giving these updates and, you know, finding conversation around the Super Eagles as we get ready for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Let me bring that banner up again. It's 9 more days. That's it right there. 9 days to go. And those are the groups for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria is right there in Group C alongside Tunisia, the Carthage Eagles, the Cranes of Uganda, and the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. Yeah, in Group D, there is the Teranga Lions of Senegal. TR Congo is right there, Benin Republic, and Botswana. So those are the different groups, you know. I just put it out there for you to see. We'll get you ready for the AFCON. It should definitely get us talking. Yes, it's Africa's biggest football competition, and I'm so pumped up for it. I told you that I'll be going to the AFCON in Morocco. I'll leave London on the 21st. Yeah, to Fez direct. I'm going straight to Fez, and then as the competition advances, we can just move around and then get more information for you guys. Thank you so much. Always a delight to have you guys join me to talk sports on my platforms. Don't forget, the biggest love you can show me is to subscribe to the channel, is to drop comments, engage with it, you know. Mark, you're poking the bear. You're poking the bear. Yeah, let's see. That's a good conversation to have. But you see, that's what I'm saying. It cannot be coming from Austin. That sort of conversation, I will need an expert. I will need somebody to come break it down. So it won't look like I'm staring. You get what I mean? Because I get these calls. Oh, Austin, you're causing trouble. Austin, you said this. You did this. You did that. Yeah. That disrespect. I always talk about it on my TV show on Channels TV, so it pisses me off a lot. You know the AFCON is coming. These guys need to go play football. Sometimes they might not even stay till the end, and then you are locking them down. Okay, my dear people, thank you so much for your time on the show tonight. Always a delight, always a pleasure. I love talking sports with you guys. Okay, I'll try. See you around again tomorrow, but don't forget the conversation. Does the Super Eagles squad have what it's required to win the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations? Is it a solid team? Let's have that conversation. I'll see you guys around again. That's it.